Loading. Oh, wait. Did I turn off my earphones? Wait, just one sec. Are we still connected? Oh, it was off. No. Let's turn it off. Okay. My bad. Sorry, I thought I was connected to the Bluetooth there. Oh, look at that. The string naturally made the shape of a heart. Yeah, it's so unfortunate. It's raining so hard out right now. I only want to be outside. I feel a little bit trapped. Now, normally I'm not one to be deterred by rain, but it's the type of rain coming down that is like a pants soaker. Like, everything's getting soaked. And I really want to go on one of my big, like, 2-hour hikes. Okay, but as I've been trying to leave the house, and I've been, like, trying to record a lot of videos, and it's just been all over. So there's this kind of frenetic energy, and I feel as though I am the knob on a radio station, like in a car, where I'm like scanning through and I'm getting all of these channels right now from people. Like, I'm connecting to, oh, like, yeah, there's this one couple coming through right now, where like 2 people about to literally be in a lover's embrace. I can feel the embrace. I can feel this love. Yeah, like so much, and even just by the love readings coming in, it's really shifted. But I'm also feeling, yeah, like this frenetic, discombobulated, trying to leave but can't get out, and like, yeah, I feel like an animal in the cage. So someone is feeling like an animal in the cage. What else was coming through just a second ago while I was heating up my coffee? Oh yeah, and then what this reading is actually going to be about, I was just sitting there with my earphones on because I was, again, trying to leave the house, and then I just saw the angle, and I was like, no, pants soaker. Can't do it. I hate when all of my pants get wet. Ugh, sickening. But yeah, but then I dialed in and landed on one spot where they showed you, collective, having someone you really dislike. Because I think, to be honest, they're probably not the nicest human being to you. So, Spirit was like, let's find out what the enemy really thinks about you. Oh, if that doesn't sound snoopy and scoopy and delicious and like the right thing to do on, oh, it was snowing, and then it's like torrential rain. On the day, no less, that I really was like, I'm gonna go for a jog. I committed to it. I put on my tiger tights. I put on my shorts on top of the tiger tights. I got on this guy. I was like ready, got my sneakers, my running shoes rather, ready to jog. Yeah, so something is like a little bit delayed, aside from enemy talk here. Is it this love? Oh, why does love have to be delayed? Well, I don't feel like it's delayed for very much longer. I feel like it's here. Oh yeah, I can breathe deep. When I can breathe deep, yeah, love is in the air. I just keep hearing that song. Wait, did it stop raining? Hold on, guys. I need to do a puddle check. Gotta see how many drops are falling. Because if it's nice... Nope, it's pouring. Oh, the birds tricked me. Even the sky is kind of tricking me. It looks as though, if I look at the sky, I'm like, you know what? It doesn't look like it's raining at all. Perhaps it could even be sunny. And then I look and it's actually torrential. Okay, so this is like part of the message. Something looks clear and sunny, but is actually torrentially pouring. What does that mean? Is this the enemy talk? Oh, the enemy's trying to pretend as though it's all fucking good. Meanwhile, fucking crying their eyes out? Oh, I bet. Oh, I'm excited to get into the fucking enemy. What do they really think about you? Probably in love with you. Yeah. Who is the enemy? Okay, well, let's get right Snoopy and Scoopy right quick here. What deck do we want to use? For... What how does the enemy really feel about you? Well, I think we gotta go a little bit runic, because I feel like enemies, you know, like, getting scrappy. Actually, that's the second time in a video I've made fists. Guys, I'm a Buddhist. Like, I've never even hit someone, other than when I'm with the boys, you know, like play fight, but like I've never in 2 videos. So someone is like ready to go like toe to toe. Who's scrapping? Who does this anymore? Come on, enough of that. Ooh, unless maybe actually some of your truest loves. They just showed me Georges St. Pierre, the UFC fighter. He was the only fighter I ever loved. Oh my god, as I was just saying that, so sorry, they have the same birthday as a friend, and I just realized that she told me it was her birthday, and I forgot, and I never forget anyone's birthday, and now I have to I was yammering last night, I completely forgot it was her birthday. Okay, sorry. Okay, but the whole point of that is perhaps some of you are about to date a fighter, a professional fighter. Now, I don't want to be a Debbie Downer here, and I'm not saying that all fighters are violent, but there is a high propensity of domestics with fighters, because men who only learn how to self-regulate through hitting, it's never good. But I'm not making a sweeping generalization. Not all fighters are violent on the home front, but I would just be mindful. You know, just be mindful. Okay. But I think that's more the enemy, to be honest. I don't think... There might be like 2% of you that are be like, oh my god, I just met this boxer, he's so cute. Or she's so cute. Yeah, there's female boxers who might... God. People. Yeah. All kinds of people who love to fight professionally. Okay, but we want to focus on your enemy. Okay, so who's this fucking thorn in your side? Okay, so let's figure out who the thorn is on your side. This enemy, because it's known. This is an enemy that you know of. Maybe a nemesis enemy, but I think we'll stick with enemy for dramatic effect. Okay. Okay, so let's pull some cards on this person. Let's get a little bit snoopy into their character. Who is this person? Oh, well, they're... This says a lot, doesn't it? Look at them. Shrouded in mystery. The Snuggie of discontent. The Snuggie of lies and deceit and scheming. Okay, well. We see someone here who sure likes to plan. Now, is that just a stain, or is that something over his eyes? I almost need a monocle, or a magnifying glass. What the fuck's going on? It's reminding me of the Inuit have these snow glasses that they make out of bone. They put slits so that they don't get snow blindness. It kind of reminds me of that. Now, I can't just tell if something has happened to the card, but nothing, it's not stuck on. Something's over his eyes. But it's reminding me of these. Yeah, go look up Inuit snow glasses. Beautiful. Also, like, way ahead of their time. Fucking brilliant. Okay, well... And, like, 2 of Wands isn't bad, but, like, out of, again, when you pick the decks specifically, and, like, again, it just sets the tone. Yeah, this person really likes to scheme. Very schemy. Okay. Okay, wait. Which one is it? This one or this one or those two? Okay, this one. These 2. And then this one on the bottom. And then this one. Okay, that's just... Okay, they're Knight of Pentacles. Strength. The Queen of Swords. The Knight of Swords, and a Page of Swords. So it's interesting, because, so they do, the only area where they're really elevated is being in the Queen of Swords. So your enemy, and to be honest, I'm feeling more female than male, but take it as it resonates. Or a person, can be neither male or female, but a person. But I am seeing, for those that identify, I am seeing a woman who is the enemy here. And in this one, it's that come hither finger. So I feel like this person is, they are intelligent. But again, they use most of their intelligence to just be schemy and skeezy. And the gross snuggie. Yeah, because even like her landscape, it's stormy. It's not a clear day. Like in the Lights Years deck, that Queen of Swords, she's sitting on that cement cushion, but she's like up in the mountains, it's clear, you know, and she's like doop-a-doop. Yeah. And she doesn't really have a face. Sometimes when I'm doing love readings, it is more of a sexy face, but in today's vibe, I'm like, this is like lead you to death. Yeah, and I feel like because she's unevolved, like she uses her sword, she's merciless. And this, like she could just chop your head off, but this whole thing, I feel like this person is sneaky. Sneaky as fuck, like just disgusting. Yeah, she's a total fucking dirtbag. I can tell you right the fuck now. And to be honest, I don't even feel like this eagle likes her. I feel like that eagle's planning to take a big eagle shit on her, to be honest. It's like, not on my watch, lady. Ugh. Yeah. Okay. Because I bring up the queen here because then what I see is like knight, knight, page. We do have strength. This person could be a Leo. There's a big ego here. That is for sure. Like big as in, big as a polar bear kind of ego. Well, that's cute. Someone who's shrewd and schemy and skeezy and has a big ego. That's always fun, isn't it? And who likes to stalk and watch. Oh yeah, real treat. A real treat. And not only that, they're patient. Patient, but also fiery. Like, they're both... Because this is beside this card. So it tells me they have the patience to plan attacks and to be disgusting forever. But then this Knight of Wands, again with that big ego, they're very inflamed. They're very quick. They're very compulsive and spontaneous. I can see why this person would be in the nemesis enemy pile. Yeah, they are a real delight, a real treat here. Lord Jesus. Jesus, Mary and Joseph, boys. All right. Okay. Well, now that we have a real flavor profile here, I'm so glad we went to this wine tasting on this human being. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's crazy. If I look out my window, it is looking cloudy, but it's the type of clouds that look like to me like they're thinned out and I can see the blue. And then I hear the birds chirping. So I keep thinking it's kind of like about to be a nice day. The rain has stopped, we're fresh, we're good to go. And then I look below and then I can see buckets of rain coming down. Yeah, so this person, it's like they present... Yeah, they present as something that they are not. Yuck. Yucky. Like, am I crazy? I swear, like this... Oh, they're a gaslighter. As soon as you start to say, am I crazy? That's a gaslighter. This is a, again, merciless, but like, fucking a strategizer, a schemer, a plotter. Okay, so, gaslighter, great. Okay, but real talk. In the enemy's heart of hearts, how do they see you? How do they view you? Okay, let's put these up here. So this is stinky person, your enemy. Ugh. Okay. Big ego. How do they see you? When they think about you, I'm getting 2 levels. The enemy level, because here's the thing, an enemy is just an adversary, and your adversary, like, look at sports, like everything we have is about competing against someone, or like enemy, like it draws out your best, makes you rise to the occasion, so you can't be as great as your enemy. Oh, going back to, yeah, George, the fighter. Oh, the fighter, it's about when you have, yeah, being as great as your enemy, because I've said this in a few videos, but like when you bow and you give thanks to your adversary, because without them, you wouldn't be able to rise to the occasion and become your best and greatest version of yourself. Okay, cool. Okay, so I see these 2 levels. When they're in adversary mode, okay, let's get adversary mode and then soul mode. Okay, so when they're in adversary mode, or no, better yet, when you 2 are in adversary mode, how do you impact them? Because it's about impact, blow for blow. So how do you impact them? Because they're impacting you, because they're an enemy. Oh, you impact them greatly. King of Cups. Uppercut to the heart. Ooh, yeah. Because see, who's got the horn? She's got the horn. He's holding it up. Ooh, okay, so yeah, blow for blow. Okay, so you impact them on a very big level. Yeah, this Emperor. Rock you like a hurricane. Not the song, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure I didn't just make that up. Pretty sure that's an 80s, like, White Snake or some fucking band. Okay. So you impact them. And what do they think about that? How do they... Okay, so yeah, so then let's go to an adversary mode then. When you get them uppercut to the heart, how do they then see you? Ooh, as the 5 of Cups with the 8 of Wands. Look at the sky. Yeah, look at the sky. One is like how I'm seeing it, like where the clouds look like they're about to part and there's rainbows, but really it's this with all these like disgusting dead bodies, corpses. It's very corpsey. Yeah, they see you as the 8 of Wands. There's like a weird comparison. It's like, because this is them. Look at how it is kind of the same person, but it's 2 different energies. This is them, your enemy, and this is you. And they realize, so like instead of you scheming and being skeezy, like this energy, you're like in the light. And even though it's stormy, and again, you're not covering your face, you're holding up your face to the light while they're looking down into the darkness. You can't see their eyes. But in here, you can see his eyes. Yeah, you 2 are literally counterparts. This enemy is, because like they're the same person, but one is of the dark, one is of the light. And because you have something they don't have, or they feel, and you affect them, you impact them, and it leaves them emotionally out in the cold. Okay. Okay, so how do they feel about you? How does your enemy... Okay, so now we're going not from enemy state, we're going to in their truest heart of hearts. Okay, so let's start with thinking first. No, let's go back to feeling. In their truest hearts of hearts, in their spirit, in their heart of hearts, how do they feel about you, the world? The moon and the sun. They see you as their whole world. Oh yeah, they're really wrapped up in you. They see you as their moon and sun, but they also see you as the ending. Oh, something ended here. What kind of enemy is this? Is this an X? Well, we don't know, but put it wherever you want. Oh yeah, and then there's all these people down here. I always forget about them, but there's a group of people in this corner, like warriors. Oh, that's how they feel. They feel like they're these, you know, because again, they have a big ego, so they think they're these big, powerful army. It's not, they don't even see themselves as a singular person, and maybe they do. Maybe this is an X, a narcissistic, personality disordered person. That would explain a lot with this energy. Yeah, they see themselves as this big, miraculous army and a big, fucking big boy, fucking warrior pants. And it's like, Daddy-o, you're a fucking pissant compared to this. Yeah, and this is like daddy, this is like fucking Saturn vibes, like big daddy energy. Like big dick energy, you know? Okay. Yeah, he's got muscles for days. Mm-hmm. Oh, the 10 of Pentacles to the 9 of Pentacles. This is someone... Okay, hold on. I have to get a backstory, because the 9, 10... We'll come back to this. We know the 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles were here. Is this an X? Let's just get this out of the way, because when I was tapping in there for a hot second, I wasn't feeling an X at all. I was getting a very different adversary, but it seems as though someone has snuck in. Oh, the 9 of Penties. Who is this person to you? Oh, she reminds me. See, look. See how this nice person, again, ascended, hanging out with her beautiful bear. Oh, look who came along. That queen. Oh, that is the queen, too. Fuck. Just nasty. Yeah. Yeah, she lured the bear. She lured the bear and was like, listen, honey bear, I got a great fucking treat for you in my den. Killed him. This person's garbage. Ugh. Just terrible. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. And they're real looky-loo. Real stalker and watcher. Ugh. I feel this is an X of yours, an X of like a new partner or something. I don't know what's going on here, but just give Ick the flick. This is a classic give Ick the flick. Yeah, we haven't had some karmics come around in a while, but okay, so this enemy. Okay. Why are they your enemy? What did they do? Because clearly with that kind of attitude and behavior being shown. Oh, 2 of Swords. Ew. Ew. This 2 of Swords in particular, what you can't see, because my phone is a real jackass, but there's 2 hung dead bodies right here in the trees. And I don't know, to be honest, she doesn't give me warm, fuzzy feelings, you know? This is that enemy. This is that Queen of Swords. And even though it's the 2 of Swords about making a decision, Oh, it's because they're not dead yet. She has to kill one. That's the decision. So this person's an enemy because they had to choose about... Oh, is this a third-party situation? Okay, what's going on here? Jesus Christ. Oh, Jesus, Mary, and Joseph, what the fuck's going on? Oh, a King of Wands. Well, that is interesting. Ooh, the Wheel of Fortune to the Queen of Wands. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, the Five of Swords. Yeah, we've got some nasty business here. Okay, I'm going to say for a lot of you, this is an ex. That is your enemy. Some of us all get those exes. But it's weird. It's like I do feel this ex energy, but I also... Maybe there's more than one. Maybe you have a couple. Okay, hold on. I want to do kind of two little piles here because I'm getting like a real ex energy, but I'm also getting a completely different... Like, not a friend, not a family member, maybe a coworker. I don't know, but there's a lady. Okay, hold on. Okay, that energy feels like X. Which would also explain why, like, the sucker punch to the heart. Okay, but I want to tap into this person who is not friend, family, is not an ex-lover. Who the fuck is this person? Girl, who the fuck are you? But still has a similar, like, that initial energy, because we started off on it, and it's like, then it just, somehow the X swooped in. So they're both very similar energies, where I feel like they're both very shrewd, smart, plotty, and disgusting. Okay. 27 minutes. Perfecto. Okay, so we're not focusing on the X. We're going to focus on this particular energy. Okay. So this person still sees you as the world. You're unstoppable. Like, remember, again, where's that little army again? Oh, yeah, in this corner. Yeah, this army. It's like you're unstoppable. You're a force. You're a force to be reckoned with. Okay. They see you as the Queen of Swords. They see you as shrewd and tempestuous. Yeah, it's funny because when the cards will, like, literally look and feel different depending on whose energy it's latched onto. So before, she was giving me the ick where I was like, ew, don't trust her face, don't love this come hither finger. But I've had this before in a love reading, and I love that come hither, where it's like she's giving smizing, sexy eyes. Okay, so, interesting. Okay, well, how does this person truly feel about you in their heart of hearts? The Hermit. Ooh, well, you put them into a dark place of reflection. You make them go quiet internally. And he's made of roots, so again, the roots, it's like deep. You impact them deeply. And they might even feel rooted to you. Okay. But I can also feel that you're a real thorn in their side. That's cute. That's nice. Okay, so when you're being a thorn in their side, how do they feel about you? Oh, like the Hangman. But this Hangman is actually a man on his little skis. And he's getting his ass tossed. He's like fallen. And in his hand, he has an axe. And his bow and arrow is like... So yeah, so it's like... When you're going at it, you literally toss their ass. And... yeah, they're falling. Okay. Well, you're a great adversary for them. How do they feel about the fact that you have this much impact on them? Like, what does that do to them? Ooh, they kind of love it, to be honest. We got the Seven of Cups to the Page of Cups, but in this one, again, it's so specific, but see how there's a raising of horns here? It's like oh, and there's a fighter here. A boxer. So interesting that this is coming through. But the cup that is making me think of that is that the symbol for Thor's? There's two that look similar, but one is based off of Thor's axe. Oh, where are my runes? They're not here. Oh, wait. Let me see. This one has the runes in it. Hold on. This is important. This is important. Please tell me about the runes. Okay, there we go. It is, yeah, Thurisaz. Do we get a quick... Okay, hold on. Let me go to the Seven Cups and see if it talks about Thurisaz. Taste is gonna move ya. I have a Juicy Fruit song coming through. The skiing. Okay, what the fuck's going on? Okay, we're getting wild. Okay, where are the cups? My lord. I'm gonna scream. Swords. Wands. Pentacles. Okay. There we go. Okay, yes, horns. That's what threw me. Okay. The 7. That is not that rune. Trying to tell me that's a G. Means all of the present. No, that's Thursaz. Ugh, I'm gonna scream. Okay. Well, it's about power, regardless. Sorry, guys. I went on and got lost there. Sorry. But he's holding the axe. Weird. This enemy is like... They're not... They don't feel like an... Are they a true enemy? They feel more like an adversary. Like a professional adversary. Maybe this is, like, are some of you fighters professionally? Or, like, or, like, martial arts? Is there someone, or, like, on a team? Yeah, opposing teams. Like, this is what I'm getting. It's like, you know how teams hate each other? Or, like, high schools? Yeah, it feels like this type of adversary where, like, you play against each other. Oh. Or they're also showing me debate clubs. Also lawyers. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that makes a bit more sense. Okay, well, you drive them nuts in all the ways possible. You're a real thorn in their fucking side. You, like, toss their ass over tea kettle here. Like, you're really fucking smart, which I think is irritating for them, but also they love. You make them go quiet and reflect internally in the darkness, which I don't think they love, to be honest. I don't think that's their favorite place to be. And they feel rooted to you. And because of all that, they want, yeah, it's really weird. There's a real feeling of affection towards you. Okay. Spirits, so like, are you guys gonna, okay, so what is the outcome for your adversarialness? The Magician. Cock-a-doodle-doo. He's got a rooster on his shoulder. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Are those nunchucks in his hand? What has he got there? Seems like a weapon. Well, you could create anything. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Or just flip the Queen of Wands. Oh yeah, this is your adversary. And she's smizing. They're showing me, okay. You know, oh, what was that movie? Topic. The one, it was a like late 90s, early 2000s, Cutting Edge. Oh, I think it was Cutting Edge. Yeah, the figure skater, a little bit of a prima donna, very rich, affluent, and picky and pouty. And then she loses her partner, her skating partner, I think because she's unbearable to work with. And then this low-life, kind of bummy, alcoholic player, hockey player that I think gets rejected from the NHL. Something like this. Anyways, they team up. They can't stand each other. Okay, so they're giving that example, that movie, that dynamic of they just drive each other nuts, but then, of course, it leads to smoochies. And then they're showing me the movie, which I fucking love, French Kiss with Meg Ryan and Kevin Kline. Oh, yeah. She's an American on her way to Paris because her partner, she hates flying, so she doesn't go on this Paris trip, and then her stupid boyfriend cheats on her and leaves her. So she musters up the courage to fly to Paris. While she's there having this panic attack, she's sitting beside Kevin Kline, who is this, like, French man, and he drives her nuts as well. That's exactly it. Oh, that's like you and this adversary. Oh my god, so, like, are you gonna fall in love with this adversary? Like, what the fuck's going on here? I thought we were just checking in on the enemy. Hierophant. Yeah, there's like this crack in the floor. It's like what separated you. I think like that used to be a big divide. I feel like, it's just closing up. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna be you two. From foe to friend. Yeah, there's nothing to balance or juggle anymore. This isn't even a stressy card. Two of Pentacles is about, like, balancing. Oh, I don't know what to do. Too many things. No. Fuck, you're having a fucking, like, a rabbit about it. A whole carcass. Yeah, have a whole carcass about it. Everyone's peaceful. Look at that sun. Interesting. Okay, hold on. I gotta get the scoops now. How do you feel about this person? Because they're clearly an enemy. Like, I don't feel like this person has been fun for you. In fact, I think this person's been a real dink. Because as much as there's, like, a lightheartedness with those movie references and stuff, they're still bringing me back to, like, again, we're going back to blow for blow, pound for pound. Seven of Pentacles to the Three of Cups. Oh, yeah. I feel like you guys have been at this for a while. Seven of Pentacles. From fighters to lovers. Wow. Again, real emphasis on food. Is that the ish? Oh my god, I bet you a lot of adversaries, but if you just had to have a meal together, get to know one another, just relax. Or like, I always picture the desert island. Yep, if I'm working on my enemies, I just picture us being like, you know what? If all we had was each other and a lot of time, yeah, some conflicts would come up. But you know what would happen? What I call that prison bonding, where it's like, you start to get real talk. You real talk it, there's nothing else going on. That's a perfect time to get into your feelings. And then when you're scared at night, you know, there's like real connection. Celebrating with a lot of food. That guy has big muscles. Oh. He has this symbol. She's wearing it as a necklace. Excuse me. He has it tattooed on his chest. Yeah, you're connected. And you're celebrating. From foe to friend, potentially lover. King of Swords. Wow, the Tower. Ooh, well, you're a bit of a match, because they saw you as the Queen of Swords, so you're both shrewd as fuck. Wow. Okay. So how would you two be together as a couple? Let's just find out real quick. What would happen? What would happen? Because also, I'm guessing there would be a lot of passion. I don't know. Are you even attracted to this person, though? I don't know if it's, like, necessarily romantic. But there's love. Okay, is this romantic? Oh, where are we going? Oh, it's pretty passionate. Very passionate. Back to this. Yeah. I think because you're their equal. Like, they respect it so much. It's so attractive to them. Because, again, they'd have no one really to spar with. Because if you're that good, when you're just going through people who aren't at your level, it doesn't make you work for it. And you make them work for it. In fact, some days you might even, like, supersede them, where they have to catch up. Or, again, you knock them on their ass. Oh, I like that for you. That's beautiful. Huh. Okay, how do you feel about them? Real quick. How do you feel about them? The Star. Well, this guy, though, is fighting a big, like, Loch Ness monster. Now, you showed up as the World, so he kind of has World vibes because this thing's a giant. But if you look at the size of the ship, that would normally be a huge ship, but he's holding it. So, like, yeah, you kind of see this person as, again, your greatest adversary because they're fighting. And this is like a big motherfucker, you know? You got one ship in one hand and you got your hitting stick. But I think both of you are slightly turned on by this. Yeah, you're having a great fight. Getting splashy. Which leads to healing. Well, okay. But do you feel romantic towards them? Like, they're attracted as fuck to you. Are you attracted to them? You're the Empress and the Queen of Penties. Oh, with that King of Swords back out. Okay, well, I feel like you've opened up to them. See how, like, body language. And the Empress is about receiving, and she's holding a baby. Yeah, and Brakan is there. I think you would go for this. Wow. Everything turns love in my readings. It's so bizarro. So weird. Okay. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so for some of you, you have an ex. You have an ex that is your greatest enemy, and they're still impacted by you, and they can't let it go. And they're a real looky-loo. And you continue to impact them, which I think drives them crazy. I don't know. They don't sound like a lot of fun. So I can see why they're an ex and why you're probably not returning to them. But then with that other adversary, yeah, they're not the enemy, they're an adversary. Yeah, you two little scrappers. Scrap your way to happiness. Cute. Yeah, your energy is like, it's like a weird mix of those two movies with Meg Ryan, Kevin Kline, Cutting Edge with, I can't remember their names. Oh, pardon moi. Oh, Mama. I just want to be outside. But yes, going back, sorry. But then a fighter, or a lawyer, or both. Oh my god, are both of you lawyers and you both have to go up against each other on a case? One's the prosecutor, one's the defender? You know, that was like Matlock. Matlock, he loved Julie. Julie was the redhead lawyer, and they would often have to go tete-to-tete. Interesting. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna leave it at that. That was fun. I want to go dial back into that love energy where that one person was being held by their lover. That was nice. That was a nice energy. All right, well, stay blessed, stay golden. All right.